Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2003 for race 23 of 36. We're going to Michigan. Second time we're going to Michigan in this season. Paint scheme, the little Tykes Ford, and also we're in darkness. I know what's coming. I know what to expect. We're typically astronomically good here, so I'm already calling it. I know. I'm ego alert. Ring the bell. Ego what? Ego alert. What isn't an ego alert is my channel members. Thank you for supporting the channel, as well as my tier 2 Patreon people, as well as my members for supporting it. I appreciate it. Perks you to early access videos like this, as well as other stuff, as well as channel emails for my live stream. Thank you. I appreciate it a ton. It means a lot. Let's get into Michigan and see how much we can win this race by, because I'm already calling it. Oh wait, point standings. We're good. We're fine. Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, they're close for second in points. That's the most interesting thing of the season thus far. So there is that. Anyways, let's go and vroom into this and win. Also, why is this called the Pepsi 400? It's just weird. Because there's a Pepsi 400 at Daytona. So that angers me. It confuses me. And it was confusing when I did the every win video for, I think, like Dale Jarrett, because it confused me. Because when I was searching it up, I actually couldn't find it for some reason. So I don't know. It was just bizarre. That's a story for another time. Car setup, it's just default, nothing different. That's really, there's nothing. In fact, what I was saying there about the Pepsi 400 thing, that's more interesting than the car setups thing. So anyways, have Emery and friends take it away, and I'm going to throw this water bottle out.
Welcome, everyone, to Michigan International Speedway for MRN's coverage of the Pepsi 400. Michigan is known for some great racing and some fantastic finishes. Barney, what are your thoughts on this track?
Well, look for speeds approaching 200 miles an hour and cars running 3 and 4 wide. That's a recipe for some exciting stuff.
Kyle Petty hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
And, of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. He'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
An unusual back-of-the-pack start for Matt Kenseth.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. This could make it an exciting race for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
Kurt Busch has strung together back-to-back top fives, and I'm sure he'll try for another one.
You know, people get so concerned with wins. Me, I'll take consistent top fives all year long over a win. Besides, when you're constantly finishing in the top 5, a win is just around the corner.
Oh, that's adorable. Jimmy Johnson, Jimmy Spencer on the front row. Both aren't spelled the same way, but they sound the same. Anyways, the announcers were on it. They said everything they needed to. It was accurate. I have been in consistent top 5s lately. They're not just making up narratives, so they're doing good. But yeah, Michigan, kind of the same way as the spring race. Just have to take her time getting up through the field. The AI just aren't that tough here. It's kind of sad. I don't know why, but that's just kind of how they are. John Andretti, I thought he was going to stay up high, but he's just, no, he's, all right, never mind, he's staying up high, all right. Makes it easier for me. He backed out of that. He was, see, he knows I'm just amazing, so he just decided to turn right and get out of my way, which is very smart. Great run on the back straightaway, going to brake early. Keeping on the bottom lane. Beautiful, just nice casual passes. Remember those 3 races where we were struggling? Yeah, those were fun. This isn't going to be quite as fun. I mean, unless something catastrophically goes wrong and the pit crew dropped the ball on a very crazy galactic scale, we should be in race winning contention. Also, whenever I do my practice races, I always run like Ken Schrader's perks. I want to unlock all of his paint schemes, but it's really hard to do that because anytime you win a race, you like get like 1 paint scheme, and he has like 11. I can't imagine how time consuming it must have been for people to unlock all the paint schemes when you had to just win the race to get them. And sometimes you'd only get 1, sometimes you get 2. And also, if you win with that driver at a certain track, it only happens once. So if you go back there again to win it, say like Daytona, it's not going to count it. So, yeah, you're going to have to remember which tracks you won with that car so you can unlock them. And that could be tedious. I mean, yeah, maybe you have to get out that pen and paper and start writing it down on what tracks your driver paint scheme thing has won at. I don't know. That just sounds really tedious. Or you can just do it all in one go and you don't have to really think about it. But you better have a good memory. I'll say that much. Better have a good memory on what you ran and didn't ran. Also, we're up in the top half of the field. So, yeah, this is just very casual. Blasé, dare I say. Kind of rhymed. Those are some Dr. Seuss levels of rhyming and arithmetics. But I saw Tony stir with an alternate scheme, so that's always enthralling. It just, you know, butters my raisin toast. So it's been nice. They're 3 wide. I don't know. I guess I didn't get through that corner very well. So that was just surreal. Ooh, that's our first contact. Where's that? Where is that person that always is like upset that I keep hitting people in Thunder 2? Where is he? Did he go home? Is it the same person that's leaving a comment now but not addressing it? Where did he go? I don't know, but I'm sure my car to contact ratio is nowhere nearly as lubricatingly high. Is that a word? Is that a sentence even? I don't know, but I made it into a word. But yeah, we're just, you know, getting up to the field. Johnny Benson, ultimate scheme. I think that's the same one as Watkins Glen. So maybe my race now. Maybe I have that paint scheme. Maybe I didn't change it back to default. I don't know. Oh, that's number 2. Oh, look out. But yeah, that was somehow a good around turn 4, even though I had like almost no reason to do that. But it's been a little bit tough getting up to the field. Once I pass all of this group of cars, which literally looks like 3rd to 25th or something, then we can actually, you know, run down the leaders and everything. But I'm trying to be careful. They're not really giving me much room to work with. They're all just wadded up here. I think that's Tabo 9 stacking up the whole field, so props to him. Ricky Craven, I advise you not chopping me off, because that was scary. We'll get a good run through turn. I was off the throttle for so much of that, so I'm sorry. He still somehow gained a run on me. I don't know how, but we'll get to the inside of him here, no problem. A little bit more aggressive in that corner just to get by him. And there we go. I also have to let up off the corners just a little bit, just because the car does want to naturally try to slide up the track. It's kind of similar to Thunder 04 with that. I'm sure I've mentioned that before, but yeah, it's just another thing to worry about, just to kind of back up the corners just a tiny bit, let the car roll. And even then, we're still gaining a considerable amount of time, so yeah. Finally, the field's decided how to pass Tabo 9, and now they're beginning to pit, but it's no worries. We'll pit on lap 10, as we just really have to worry about Jeff Gordon. And I basically talked almost the entirety of this first run. When has that happened? It feels like it's been a very long time. But things have been occurring on a very frequent basis. Oh, I scooped the biddly bop on Jeff Gordon there. But we'll get by him, and then we'll pit on lap 10 pretty comfortably. So, you know, we got a lap to breathe. That's nice. I can calm down a little bit, so that'll be good. Okay, gained a second. That's wild. Dale Jarrett's just about to take the lead on Jimmy, so that's going to also slow them up as well. So, yeah, we're fairing out very good. Unless, again, the pit crew absolutely just fall apart. We should be pretty good. Someone's blowing up. Is it anyone important? Jeff Gordon? I don't know. It is... Okay, it looked like Casey Atwood, so that's really no one of major importance in the saga of our championship battle. I'm using big words today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, Dale Jarrett's pitting. I'm going to do the same. They always get down their way faster than me, so I'm going to try to go fast, but... Whew, okay, just good enough. All right, 4 tires, fuel, out and away, and repair damage. Apparently we have some kind of more damage than I really thought. I can't even tell by the hood, so I don't know. 16.4 is the estimated time. They get 16.1. I didn't even see any hood damage, so I don't know where that 3/10 came from. But the pit crew, believe it or not, had a pretty respectable pit stop. Really no major complaints. So now we'll just have to really focus on just running down Dale Jarrett, which I really don't think will be much of a problem just because I think our car is just so incredibly fast. Jim Johnson got by me, so that's going to be probably for virtual P3. Maybe P4 with Jeff Green passed me, so. Yeah, Jeff Green's just having a good run. Proud of him. Jimmy's going to probably... I thought he was going to come down low, but he stayed out an extra lap because of me probably, so that's really bad for him. Most of the field is pitted except for the leader. I don't know why Jimmy's doing this type of decision. It's definitely not going to win in the race, so very dumb strat. Jarrett's just about a second and a half in front of me, so we are closing in. So, yeah, we'll get there. I'm very confident in the car, so it's just a matter of time. And the leader finally pitted, so that's good. I guess it's comforting to know that I wouldn't have been able to lead as much laps as I thought I maybe could have, because Jim, or I guess that's Ricky Craven, that stayed out a very long time. So this is really like the first proper lap of maybe me getting by him to maximize the amount of laps I could lead. I don't know, we're still under a second back. Maybe we can get in turn 3. We're just so much faster. It's gross. Especially in turn 3 in particular. For whatever reason, we just gain a stupid amount of time through there. Now it's just all me just letting up the throttle a little bit. And because of that, we just got a massive run. We're going to be in his draft. We might be able to lead this lap. No, it's close, but not enough. But we're to the inside of him. And you just need to nail it in turn 1. Let off the throttle. And in the lead, a beautiful. Just as I prophesized. I called it. That was scary. That was very scary. I should have backed up the corner a lot more. I was getting too cocky. Well, obviously last lap time. Even if I didn't make that mistake in turn 3, the gap wouldn't have been as insane as it was in the spring. So maybe the second Michigan race, they're just a little bit tougher? I don't know. Because other than that, I really haven't been able to pull away as much. So maybe the gap would have been like 2.4 seconds, but... Or he maybe pitted a little bit late. No, he pitted the same time as me, so I don't know. But whatever, we get the dub. Nonetheless, nothing really changed. Just, it was like 10% harder than before. I don't know if that means much, but we got the dub. Even that last lap, we only gained like an extra tenth on, so we were definitely faster, but not by like a shockingly disgusting, crazy amount. So I don't know. That's another dub. We break the modern era record again. Second game in a row where we've done that for the season mode saga of this Kurt Busch Simp series, as we got right side damage just to upset me that much more before this race ends. And that's all my fault. There is slight hood damage. I mean, I could barely see it, so I guess there was the reason why we had 0.3 of a second, or 0.2 of a second repair damage on pit road. Anyways, we've seen this so many times. I'm like completely numb to it. The only thing I learned now is before they actually modeled this game to where he doesn't wear sunglasses before he puts them on. Like, he constantly puts them on. So I'm sure there's a way to like change the texture so he just always has the sunglasses off for this victory lane celebration. I think that is doable. Why am I talking about that? Because that is really interesting. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Can you make the Winston Cup woman do the victory celebration instead of the guy? Is that a thing too? I don't know anymore. But either way, we get the dub. We didn't lead the most laps. Dale Jarrett did. Jimmy Johnson led some, so props to him. Mark Martin, that's actually a pretty good run for him. Sterling Marlin needs that. Jeff Gordon, again, doing his best, but just not enough. As well as Dale Jarrett. I think Dale Jarrett's officially going to take second in points after that run. And it's fitting that we beat Dale Jarrett, because Dale Jarrett won this race in real life in 2002, so that's kind of adorable how that played out. Bill Elliott, 11th. Jeff Green, 12th. That's actually really good. Kyle Petty, 15th. Hello. Terry Labonte, rebound. Anybody? Rusty Wall's bad. That's not... Jimmy Spencer, terrible. But that's nothing new. And Johnny Benson, DNF'd on lap 10. There goes his top 15 point run after that. That's going to be... he's going to be struggling now. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Why? What? I've never seen it lag. Is my emulator gonna crash? My computer gonna crash? What the fuck is happening? Oh, that would explain it. Yeah, my disk space is just at 100. Why? I truly don't know, but it's just, my PC is like freaking the fuck out. That makes no sense. That truly makes no sense. Okay, I do have 4 tabs open, but would that really make the fucking PC absolutely lose its entire mind? Can I please just get out of this race before my computer explodes? Thank you. What the fuck? All right, on to Bristol. I'm glad my emulator did not just literally die on itself. I guess my computer just can't handle a 22-year-old game, which is 21. I guess 20. Yeah, it is 22 years old. That's just sad. God. Anyways, paint scheme next race. That's appropriate. Point situation, or, well, never mind. Me and Dale Jarrett are. I didn't gain any points. It's still stuck at 481. Jeff Gordon drops to 3rd. Mark's still 4th. Jimmy might have moved himself up to 5th. I don't know, but Marlon 9th, Kansas 10th, and poor Johnny Benson with a horrible run falls back to 18th. Yuck. That is some yucky, bad, no good. Rusty Wallace 12th though. Ew. That's not right. Well, we lead more laps, so we're at 110. Dale Jarrett gained on me, so he's closing in. That's concerning. We got Bristol next, which there's a lot of laps to be led, and a lot that we probably won't be able to get on the table. So, but we won there in the spring somehow. So, the darkness arc of the background will linger on a little bit more, possibly. Big shout out to my tier 3 Patreon supporters today from Channel 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Care, Max Link 1986, Jason Hellman, and my name is John for support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It does mean a lot. Always goes a long ways. So just thank you, and I just really appreciate what you guys do. Simple and blunt as it is of a message I am conveying right now. See you on next episode for Bristol. It's nice to win again. It's been a 3-race losing streak, but that was our 14th win. Our average finish is quite disgusting. It's probably almost on par with Thunder Oak 2 at this point. I think it's going to go down a little bit with Darlington, but then we're going to be on a winning streak of Richmond, New Hampshire, back to a losing streak at Dover. Don't know with Kansas because that's new. Talladega, maybe a dub. Probably win at Lowe's. We definitely win at Martinsville. I guess the only 2 big... I guess there's a couple question marks. Kansas, then Phoenix and Homestead, because we don't really go there once a year. So, I don't know. I will say it's probably not going to be 22-win season. It's going to probably be like around 20. So it's going to be like a slight... Not as... Like, slightly less... It's insane feats. I don't know. I guess that'll be just fun to compare at the end of the year. I'm rambling too much. I don't know. Either way, I'm done. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.